Okay. And we're waiting to see what happens here. Getting ready to go. Just hold on a second, everybody, while we get onto Facebook. And we should be there. There we go. And we're on Facebook and we're going. And hey, this is the first show of the year of the pop-up show, the one I love to do. And I'm going to start bringing in all the people that are waiting to come on here. Admit all. Let me make sure it's all people we know. Okay, there we go. And here we come. There we go. And I go, let me see. I got to admit Charlie Wallace, too. Well, look, there we got Charlene Solis. We got the lovely and attractive wife of mine. We have our good friend Andrew Deutsch and Francine Witt. Hi, Francine. How are you? Brian Neary. You don't seem to have a tan. You were in Hawaii, but you don't seem to have a tan.
A lot of sunscreen.
A lot of sunscreen. John Ewing. Hello, John. Mark Thorner down in Florida. Edward Berger. Oh,
That's right.
that's right. And let me see here. Len LaFrisco and Charlie Wallace. So far. But, you know, who knows who else will drop by here in a moment. How are you all? How's your first of the year going for you?
Good.
Well,
This is like the first day of the year. Of our year, rather. This is the fifth. This is the fifth. What?
first work day, yeah.
Whose birthday?
It's the first
work
day.
What first work day? I thought you said first birthday. All right.
No, we worked Friday.
You work on Friday?
We worked on Friday, yeah.
How many here had to work on Friday? Besides, okay, all right.
How many didn't have to work in
How many didn't have to work at all? Right. Here comes Paul 11. Levin. I'm glad I said it right before she got on. Paula Levin. Levin. Paula Levin. Like bread, like leavened bread. Okay.
Sitting next to Paul at 12, yeah.
Right. Anyway, let me see here. So anybody a lot of us spent some time on New Year's Eve here doing a program with me. Charlene was there. You weren't there, were you, Francine? No. And Brian.
I was in a luau. Sorry.
He was in Hawaii with his daughter. You were such a good father. You just, she was your date. It was really nice. It's really sweet. She looked like she was having a good time.
Yeah, she had a great time.
Has she ever been to Hawaii before? Was this first time?
But she doesn't remember going there. So.
Oh, really? She was a baby.
Yeah, she was like 4, I think, 3 or 4. Yeah.
So she doesn't remember. I guess you don't remember. I'm wondering. Sometimes people do remember times when they were 4. How many here remember when they were 4?
I have a couple of memories.
Do you really? Thorner, what do you remember when you were 4?
The World's Fair.
Really?
Oh, me too. Oh my God. Yeah, me too.
Very vividly, scarily vividly.
Yeah, you know what? It's true. I do too.
You guys see each other?
We may have been there. Who knows?
Yeah. You may have been there. You may have been there with each other and not even known it.
I think it's 64, so I was 4.
Yeah. Yep. This was the one out in Flushing Meadows, right?
Yep.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Obviously, I didn't go to that one. Let's see here. I'm trying to remember what was the first. Well, I've talked about the first memory I have was drowning. That's a way. That's a way to have a first memory.
Yep.
But
mine was getting burned by an iron. Yeah.
Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, I think I was 2-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you became Jewish.
And then I became Jewish.
He's right there.
In my memory, Alex was holding your head under the water, and I apologize.
Wow.
No, but that for me, that was a real memory, and I can't remember any other memory before that. William Ferguson. Do we know William? Let's see if we know William.
Yeah, he's
Yes. Okay, we know William. He usually doesn't call, but here comes William Ferguson, I think. Almost. There he is. There's William Ferguson. He's in the TARDIS. Right? Yes.
Very early
he's called
version.
before from there.
That's an early version of the TARDIS. Yeah. Yeah. Are you there, William? Can you hear us? Okay. William? Can you hear us?
Wow.
He's out in space. It takes a minute for the signal to get
Can
there.
you hear us, William?
Hey, Charlie, can you calculate that for us?
Hmm?
Yeah.
Maybe I should I have sign language here that I can do?
He's holding his hand to his ear. He can't hear you.
Huh?
Everybody wave at him.
I
Life,
don't think he can hear
there's
us.
life on Mars.
You can't hear us, William?
Apparently not.
Anybody got a piece of paper and a pencil that you can hold up and say, can you turn on your mic? Let me see here. Maybe his mic isn't on. No, his mic looks like it's on. Yeah. So we can probably hear him. He probably can't hear us. Well, I'm not going to spend the next hour dealing with this.
Hey, I'm going to get my haircut. I'll be right back.
Well, that's not going to work. Is it?
You're going to get your hair cut?
Yes.
Right. Can you hear us, William?
I tried that, but it comes up backwards for some reason.
Nice job,
screen-
Francine.
Well, there went William. Okay.
Well, get all your hair cut, Brian.
Hey, you weren't here? Were you here on New Year's? No, you weren't here. Were you? Oh, you were. Edward.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you were here.
Remember I talked about Ben Brower?
Yeah. Who else did we lose? Serafin Castillo. I know him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We know him.
Brian, you lost Brian.
Brian, and you lost the
Brian
guy.
went to get a haircut.
He has to go get a haircut, he said.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we used to be important.
Yeah. Hello, Seraphin, how are you?
Fine, thank you, Alex. Happy New Year.
How's your New Year going? Are you there, William? Can you hear us now?
Yeah, you guys sounded like you were like in a time warp, very slow.
Because you're in the TARDIS. That's what happens.
That's what happens.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what did you do, Seraphin, for New Year's Eve? Anything?
Just a quiet New Year's. My family's going into birthdays. So my son's birthday was on Saturday. I'm celebrating my birthday today, and so on and so on.
Happy birthday.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
I feel ancient at the age of 63.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Way to go, bro.
I feel
You're a baby.
I feel agent. I feel.
You're a baby.
I feel ancient at 86. So how
There you
about
go.
that?
Yeah. But suffice it to say, Alex, I've been listening to you since I graduated high school. So,
Wow.
you've been a life mentor to me in a lot of ways.
Oh,
And today I'm actually feeling a lot like you've pontificated in the past when it comes down to world events. Because Saturday especially came down like a bomb on me in terms of my Latin American background. So I'm here for some good words.
Well, we don't usually get into politics on this program, but South America has been invaded by the United States. So,
Yeah.
Y'all ready for another 20-year war?
oh God!
It was just an arrest. It wasn't.
Well, I hope he doesn't go into. I hope he doesn't go into Colombia because that's where all the good coke comes from.
all the stuff that comes out of Venezuela goes to Europe. I actually sat at the table with Chavez and Maduro years ago when I was negotiating in Venezuela, and they're both a couple of total jackasses.
Really?
Are you serious?
Who was the bigger jackass?
Chavez.
Chavez?
Yeah.
Maduro was kind of quiet. He was the foreign minister at the time.
Mm-hmm.
But
Andrew, you're an interesting guy, Andrew. I was watching your CEO presentation on Facebook.
Oh,
and
very interesting fellow you are,
Oh,
in my
thank you.
humble opinion.
Well, apparently, if he was down there and knows Maduro and knew Chavez,
Yeah, well, he's referring. With partnership, we just bought a factory. I'm the new CEO.
oh, really?
Yeah, I did
Congratulations.
yeah, on YouTube. I got an interview. A guy did an interview. He had, I think it's 17,000 or 18,000 views so far about what John's referring to.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
major shift at this point in life.
John, what made you watch that? Was there something you were interested in there?
No, it just popped up. I follow Andrew on Facebook, and
Uh-huh.
I just found it mesmerizing. I just wasn't aware of all his abilities in purchasing companies, and it was kind of stimulating information over the
Here's my
Facebook
new
page.
background.
There he is.
Shopsmith USA,
Yeah.
My new company.
your new company.
Yep,
You sound like you operate a lot of companies.
I have. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been turning around distressed businesses for years.
Oh, so
Companies that are about to go out of business, and we rescue the company, keep people working, build things in America to export. Yeah.
So is this a distressed business that you
Yeah,
took over?
I bought it out of receivership. Yeah, they were going out of business.
Really?
Yep. We bought the assets of the company and started a new company.
Wow. Okay. All right. Well,
We're going to turn it around and bring jobs and big sales and teach people how to do woodworking.
do woodwork. Is that what it is?
And we make an all use woodworking machine. It's a table saw, it's a drill press, it's a lathe, it's a disc sander, and several other things.
Wow.
They've been around for 70 years. And they had bad ownership, and the guy ran it to the ground, and we were able to get it. And we were 24 employees that were about to lose their jobs, and they're not going to now. And
Is that an Ohio company?
yeah, they're in Dayton, so I'm going to be commute. That's what I was kidding around with Giller last week, is I just rented a house in the town that he keeps talking about. So I have a place to stay when I'm there. So I rented a house in that town so that I can commute to the factory when I'm down there during the week, and then I come back to Cleveland on the weekend.
I think
Is that going to?
I think I saw something about that on a PBS thing. Is that possible, or is that a different company? It must be a different company.
It's possible. There was a PBS story about them years ago. But
Oh, really?
I'm going to be living in the same town as Dave Chappelle, so we'll be hanging out, The funny story is when I was in college,
He owns most of that town.
He does. His father was a professor at the college in town, and I did my undergrad near there in another school. And there were two guys in my group that would go to that town because they liked the comic book store. And there was a scrawny kid who used to riff. He's maybe, I don't know, 6, 7 years younger than me, just kidding back and forth, teasing guy stuff. I'm convinced to this day that it was Chappelle when he was a kid.
Probably.
It looked like him, and he was funny as hell and smart. And we had a blast kidding around with him when we were up there. Really nice kid. So yeah, it's a small world. But yeah, I begin the commute starting the 19th. I'm finishing up the project I'm doing now, the printing company that we're fixing. So
no, well, this is good. This is terrific.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
happy for
actual capitalism, not this bullshit that is corporatism.
Oh, okay. All right.
Capitalism is growing businesses by outperforming everyone with respect for people and not using your profits to convince governments to lobby and create all sorts of rules so that you can do what you want.
I thought we were going to say no politics.
It's not politics, it's capitalism.
It is.
Capitalism's economics.
Well, who was it? The Chinese, Deng Xiaoping, when he's being interviewed by Mike Wallace, he said, well, I think we're going to be putting some capitalism in Hong Kong. And Wallace said to him, I thought you didn't like capitalism. He said, oh, no, I like capitalism. It's as long as it benefits everybody.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But, we have capitalism in this country that doesn't...
it's not capitalism. That's the problem, is they've stolen the word. In a capitalist society, paying off the government to create rules to give you a monopoly is anti-capitalist.
Yeah.
This idea of being able to buy up all your competitors put them unique in the market is anti-capitalist. Competition makes you outperform, makes you develop, makes you innovate in ways to be profitable. That's what capitalism does. These kids, they say they're anti-capitalist. No, they're anti-corporatist.
Yeah.
They're anti.
You sound like a communist to me.
Yeah. Let me get
Look at a little pink there, Andy.
Let me get a sickle out here. Let me get my flag.
Yeah. Excuse me, folks. I have a nose that itches right inside, and I
hate those.
I hate those.
I hate them.
Yeah. But
Well,
anyway,
that's a change of subject.
what?
I said that's a real change in subject.
Well, I mean, we heard him. We know what he's doing. We're happy for him. I'm happy for him. I'm happy that one of us has a job. So. How many here have actual jobs?
Well,
okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah. You do, Charlie. That's a real job for you. Yeah. And Paula, you raised your hand. Are you?
I teach a class, one class.
Okay. All right. Okay. That counts.
Very part-time.
Yeah. Marjorie, of course, doesn't work anymore. She just sucks off my teat.
Oh, Jesus.
I think being your nurse is a job.
Yeah. Being my wife is a job.
It takes her an hour to crush those pills into your butterscotch pudding every night. So
but anyway, so we're past the Christmas season. We're past New Year's. So now we're back to drudgery.
Yeah.
But can you imagine, for a moment, just imagine being Maduro. And you went to a New Year's party or something, and you just celebrated Happy New Year, and you went back to your apartment or whatever you have, your home, and you jump into bed, and all of a sudden, people show up in your room and say you're under arrest. Now, that's not a fun New Year, is it?
The interesting
sounds like
part,
one of mine.
Alex,
yeah,
his guards were all Cuban soldiers.
Yeah,
he can't even trust his own military. He's such a prick. So he gave crude oil to Cuba to pay for their elite guard to guard him because the Venezuelan military might kill him in his sleep. So the 80 something people that were killed, most of the people that we killed were Cubans that were guarding him in Venezuela.
Interesting.
Wow. Yeah, I'd heard that.
Yeah.
Well, wait a minute, Andrew.
Huh?
I might remind you that the Republicans don't do anything bad without including Cubans. So if you go back to Watergate, if you go back to all sorts of stuff, I don't know why, but there's always Cubans involved in helping out the GOP do whatever they Panama. I don't know. I grew up with Cuban babysitters. I love the Cuban people. They're not like their government acts. But
There's
on
got
the
to be
other
wait a
hand,
minute, there's got to be a joke there. Cuban babysitters.
yeah. Well, my nanas fed me very well, and they were lovely people. But yeah, the politics of that country are incredible. There was a song they used to sing about having lost the pearl at sea, and that pearl was Cuba, and that they were longing to be back to it.
But Serafina, did you ever hold on a second? Just I want to be clear. Did they ever goof and instead of giving you the bottle with milk, did they give you a cigar?
Well, no, actually, they were more akin to pacifying me with some rum.
Yeah, well, Cuba's next. It would not surprise me if Trump doesn't invade Cuba.
Well, he says he doesn't want to because he figures they're going to be.
The fact that he says he doesn't want to means he's going to.
Yeah, but Trump has got a big gas tank for his war machine. That's how most of Latin America is looking at this, and imperialism and everything else. I watch Univision in Spanish because I wanted to see the take, and they were the only ones showing the damage in the area, the people that were killed, civilians, the apartment buildings that were blown out, and talked about the Cubans that were killed. So,
I saw all that going on. When I saw all that going on, I went, there are people dying there.
Yeah. The American propaganda machine wants to make it look like this is really good, and this is stuff that's killing me.
William was trying to say something.
What?
Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to discuss imperialism, what do you think China and Russia were doing in that region?
Well, we just gave them permission to do it.
Yeah.
Our president can do it, so can they.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm
Yeah.
waiting to see if Canada arrests President Trump and kidnaps him back to Canada for sexual crimes that he's convicted of
Ooh.
here. All right, that sounds
Well,
like tit for tat for me.
that would be a big FAFO for Canada.
What did you
But
say?
the door is open for any country to go ahead and apply their laws into our country, just like we applied our laws into Venezuela. I mean, what's the difference?
Yeah.
I'm looking to open in my branch office in Greenland because I want to have it in every state.
Yeah, well, he said he may invade Greenland. He said
Tomorrow.
that. He's gotten ever since this thing happened the other day, he's gotten very robust and gutsy about what he's going to do. And I'm going, this is ridiculous. This is horrible. This is not the America.
It's 25th
I grew
Amendment
up in.
time.
Huh?
It's 25th
Yeah.
Amendment time.
I'm actually okay with Maduro being out.
No,
I mean,
nobody hates Maduro being out, but what we dislike is the way he got out. It's wonderful that he's out. I think that he's not been good for his people. He didn't win the last election, so there are a lot of things too. But also Trump won't even talk to the woman who won the election.
Because she won the Nobel Peace Prize.
Yeah, she didn't win an election.
Well, the thing is that he can't control her, and she's the rightful president because she won the election by like 60-70%.
Yeah, and 70%.
In exile.
Yeah.
And she wouldn't play game, she wouldn't play ball with Trump no matter what. So he's going to stick with the devil he knows.
Yeah, but I mean,
I just think it's funny. You know what Maduro means in Portuguese? It means ripe. If
ripe?
Maduro is ripe, yeah. But he smells like Trump.
But anyway, so that was the big story, and everybody, Maduro's. I'm sure it's a good thing for his people. But what's interesting is that when Trump talked about the whole thing, gave this little speech, everything he talked about was oil this, oil that, oil, and at no point in that speech did he talk about democracy and bringing democracy to Venezuela and helping the people out there. No, it was just nothing but oil this, oil that. Oil companies are going to do this. Oil companies are going to do that.
Well, they want their oil. They want their oil rigs back.
Yeah, which they haven't had for how many years? 20, 25?
Yeah, after Chavez basically nationalized the oil fields and stole all the equipment.
Well, you can say he stole all the equipment, but, I think the oil companies were kind of stealing their natural resources as well. And I think they resented that, and I think that it was a popular thing that Chavez did, because when he took over the oil resources, he poured a lot of that money back into the people, but he wasn't good at maintaining those oil resources.
Accurate,
And so what?
So first of all, the oil that comes out of Venezuela is a dirty oil. It's full of sulfur. So there's only two places in the world that can refine it. But what he did to gain power was to sell the gasoline to the people in the country below cost at 3 cents a gallon, so that everyone could drive. And it was this whole fake socialist thing. He changed the time zone. There were 2 time zones in Venezuela. He changed it to the 30-minute to distribute the light among the people who own it equally. It was a madness when Chavez was in office.
Oh no,
the company I was selling to got nationalized. The Owens, Illinois had a bottle plant. I sold to that plant. They showed up with the military and took over the plant. Just said to Owens, Illinois, we're paying you $1,000 for this multi-million-dollar business, or whatever the number was, and you need to leave the country.
See, in a lot of these countries, they are being taken advantage of.
Yeah.
By people, and so we have to agree that they're being taken advantage of.
Mm-hmm.
The question is, what replaces them, and what should replace this guy Maduro should be a very democratic government.
Yeah. Oh, I agree. It should. I mean, 8 million people just don't suddenly get up and walk through the Darien Gap if everything is all hunky-dory back home.
Right.
Yeah, but you guys are crazy to think any of those people that are here in the U.S. are going to return. It's going to be a minority. The U.S. is the promised land. I mean, that was just an excuse to leave their country. They were going to come here anyway.
Well,
You know,
no,
this is the American propaganda that everybody sells about Latin
America is the we promised land.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
but we don't
But, you know,
necessarily deliver.
Let's look at the bright side. Maybe if we correct the fact that we're going to return the oil fields back to all these private companies in Venezuela, maybe they'll Venezuela will rub off on us, and we'll get nationalized one-payer medicine. How about that, folks?
Yeah, well, we're not going to get anything out of this.
Well, there you go. But the difference between the two countries,
we're not going to get it.
Everybody's looking at Venezuela as an evil entity. Hey, they're doing everything the Latin American countries do, which is take care of their people. It's just they had a bad leader. But the American propaganda that I'm hearing here and what I hear on the news, I'm so sick of it because I've grown up with just the opposite.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's not get too political.
Too late.
By the way, Alex, I've got a plan. I gave it. There's a country that wants to kidnap the president. I suggested they find a 14-year-old beauty queen with blonde hair, give her a bucket of chicken, and have her walk around outside the White House. And when he comes out, they grab him.
Oh boy, I saw a thing. I got to tell you, this isn't political. This is just taste I'm talking about. But the New York Times ran a 3D rendering of the Oval Office. In other words, you could spin around and look at everything.
Mm-hmm.
My God, what he's done to that room is
that the gaudiest thing?
Saddam would be proud.
Huh?
Saddam would be proud.
Saddam would be proud, exactly.
It was absolutely horrid.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, hey, come on. Have some taste, But everything's got to have gold leaf on it. Even the front of Mar-a-Lago now, he's put in gold leaf. I mean, he's like King Midas. We all know what happened to King Midas.
If he's into leaf, we could get him some hemlock. That's a leaf.
Yeah. But I wish I could say there was something else to talk about, but this is the only thing in the news.
Yeah.
I mean, these news.
Yeah, I've noticed that. What happened to Epstein files?
Yeah,
That's exactly why he did it.
They were looking for him in Venezuela.
Rocan is having a town hall meeting just a few blocks from me today here in Sunnyvale. And I was going to go, but as this thing hashed on Saturday, it's going to be a zoo tonight because he hasn't canceled it, hasn't postponed it, hasn't moved it to video. It's going to be a live one in an auditorium. And I can imagine it's going to be overrun with the press and everybody's going to be yelling at him for the Democrats not doing a damn thing to keep this from happening. Because well, actually, I would have been really proud. I just went independent. I'm so tired of being a Democrat. I just went independent this year, but it was mostly because they had all the time under Biden to correct some of the loopholes that Trump is using right now, and even put a convicted felon into the presidency. They did nothing, and they're still doing nothing.
I became an independent several years ago.
Yeah.
And then I stopped being an independent, went back to being a Democrat. And my reason is that all of a sudden, Marjorie's able to go out and vote in a primary, but I can't.
Yep.
So I wanted at least some of my voice to be heard somewhere.
Well, we need ranked choice voting because this winner takes all stuff is creating, a two-party dictatorship.
What are you talking about? Voting's pretty rank.
Here in California, it's been interesting. Actually, Gavin Newsom was just on MSN Now talking about how the quick response teams that Trump formed would allow him to take over any major city at any time. And so there you go, the layouts of another January 6th.
Well, okay. Welcome to the dictatorship. Anyway.
Oh, and
we have
Alex,
cookies.
I tried to put in with my health insurance to see if your January 31st show wouldn't be considered a psychiatric treatment for the shock I'm in. And unfortunately, they rejected me.
Oh, really? How? Anybody here have medical insurance? Of course, you all do. You're all almost at death's
I just
door.
used mine.
Really?
I sure did. God, William. Oh.
Well, you used yours. Well, how did you use yours? Were you ill?
Yeah, you could say that. I had 2 kidney stones, about 10 centimeters apiece. That were blocking my urethra.
10 centimeters or millimeters?
Yeah.
10
centimeter. No, 10 millimeters. So 1 centimeter apiece. Sorry.
10 centimeters.
But they were
10 centimeters would be like that, you know.
Yeah, they were big. Well,
11 inches.
altogether, it was like that.
Yeah, it was, he had was it a sonogram or something of it on
A
Facebook?
CT scan. Yeah,
Yeah.
I posted my CT scan.
It was gigantic.
You should have saved it. You could have saved on buying a bowling ball.
So what do? They blow it up, or what do they do with it?
Yeah, they went in with the laser cystoscopy and blew it up. But I was riding a catheter for 18 days.
Oh shit.
Oh boy.
Glad you're okay.
Yeah. And they're like, "Oh, we found bacteria in your urine." Oh, thank you. Yeah.
That's a lot of information.
Appreciate that.
Hey, listen, this is, I mean, Marjorie, I had that stone. It was, they put me in the hospital for 3.5 days.
Yeah.
Kidney stones are no fun.
No. And I've been passing these for 20 years. I mean, they're like onesies, twosies, no big deal.
Really?
And I just thought that was normal.
Really? No, they're very, very painful, very painful.
Yeah.
But what's the worst thing that's ever happened to you medically, Edward Berger?
I was hit by a car.
Wow.
That would qualify.
Yeah.
Recently?
I was in physical therapy for 6 months.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I got hit by a car once, but what it did is it just hit the side of my leg before it stopped, and the bumper hit it, and didn't do anything. But if he'd gone a couple more inches, I would have been run over. So.
Well, this one knocked me down, and just to make sure everything was more damage, he ran over my leg.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Hey.
Well, did he back up?
He was backing up.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You got to learn not to talk back to people in cars, man.
Yeah.
Darner, what's the worst medical thing you've ever had happen to you?
The worst thing?
Yeah.
I guess having my lenses replaced.
Oh, okay. That's not. Yeah. That's simple.
Oh, but then, having a stent put in, that was not exactly.
Wait a minute, stent put in for changing your lenses?
No, I had.
Let's back up. You had lenses done, but then you had a stent put in for
back in 2020, right before COVID lockdown. So, that was a wake-up call. So.
Yeah, but did that clear up the whole thing and get the blood flowing? And
oh yeah, I had a widowmaker.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
If I did not act the way I did and got myself to the ER, we would not be talking right now.
Usually people tune in this program for fun.
You asked me.
I asked you. What was the worst thing ever happened to me? I think, well, for hospital time, it was the kidney stones, and that was about it.
Well, plus you eat the radiation.
I had prostate cancer. Yeah, I guess that would be considered.
That's pretty serious.
Well,
Alex, what we call this is the organ recital.
The organ recital, exactly. Yes.
You're of a certain age when you hear the organ recital.
Yeah.
Did you count the lobotomy?
Anyway, so no, I had a prostate cancer and I have leukemia.
Oh God.
That's nice.
Yeah, see, everybody says that. They go, "Oh God!" It's just that there are so many different forms of leukemia.
You had the mild one.
I had what it's called CLL, and
He'll have it, but he's not going to die from it.
That's what they say. You got it, but you're not going to die from it. And I just go in every 6 months. They check my blood, see if there's any real change, and if there's not, they send me on my merry way. And so far it's just nothing much, But when I tell people I've got leukemia, I get that reaction. Oh my God, you got leukemia. Well, if you've got childhood leukemia, you've got any one of the really devastating leukemias, it can be very serious. But then there's also something like CLL, which most older people do get. And it's just, you just got to keep an eye on it, and that's it, I mean, today I went to the wimpiest doctor I've got, the wimpiest appointment I have, which is my neurologist, who told me, well, your neuropathy in your feet is a little worse than it was last time. Thank you. Goodbye. I'll see you in 6 more months so you can tell me that again. You know, but that's a wimpy kind of thing, neuropathy, you know. So
Yeah, I have that in my feet too. Well, I actually have it all over, but it's definitely bad in my feet.
yeah, and it throws your balance off. It's the worst thing it does, you know. So
yes, it does.
I have a cane I use to keep from, you know, falling
Me
on
too.
my face. Yeah,
Yeah, me too.
see, I went to see my neurologist, and it's in the neurology section of Mount Sinai, and all the people in the waiting room had a cane. Oh, look at that. Oh,
Yeah.
is he beautiful? What is he? Well, I can't hear you. You turned your mic off. What kind of dog is it?
Sorry, I couldn't free a hand to hit the keyboard. He's a husky. He's a couple of years old. We got him in
Husky.
rescue. Husky, yeah.
He's
Very nice guy.
beautiful.
His name is Dale, and he's pretty much at 2 years old. Like he just fell right off the short bus. But a very loving dog.
Really? I had a girlfriend who had 2 huskies, and I never saw 2 animals eat dinner so fast. I mean, it's like they went into the bowl, took it all out in one huge gulp, and we're finished with it.
Well, we have a mobile home that's put together like a shotgun shack. So he does these things we call zoomies, where he runs from the back door to the front door as fast as he can. And so he's got a bowling alley for exercise here.
Really? Oh, okay. Good.
But they're overly active dogs. So yeah. we do give him 2 days a week of kenneling where he can just go crazy.
Well, she lived in the country, and the dogs would be outdoors, or we'd be outdoors with the dogs. And all of a sudden, some dog far away would start howling. And then they went into a symphony. They started just howling like crazy. I mean, they were amazing dogs. They were beautiful, and they were big and fluffy. So, you know. So how big is this one now?
Well, all the huskies I've owned, which is about 3 of them or so, they've all been about 60, 65 pounds on average. So they're manageable for older adults, but my wife and I are a little too old to have a puppy, which is kind of where this guy qualifies, but it hasn't stopped us.
Yeah, Marjorie and I've thought often about getting a pet, and then my feeling was, well, you know, they're going to outlive me. You know, that's going to be the big deal. They're going to outlive.
And then they get to eat you afterwards.
You all know, but we were thinking of is a rescue. You know, going down to getting an older cat or dog, and you know, because I don't want a cat sitting here looking at me and going, you know, I'm going to be here long after you're gone.
My only recommendation, Alex, is that you know I'm in an old fraternal organization where there's a whole lot of older folks. A lot of them were parents of some of my schoolmates and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I saw them for a few years until they kind of caught on. They would try to get out of bed in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom. They trip over the dog, break their hip. Next thing you know, they're in the hospital. And some of them made it, some of them didn't. But it seems, you know, animals, depending on how big they are, can be a real risk, you know, in the older ages. So not only did I get this dog, but I also got a urinal, so I wouldn't have to get up in the middle of the night and risk tripping over him and killing myself in order to deal with it best. So that's the only recommendation I have. But if you're going to get even an older dog, you know, be careful what you do in the dark.
Yeah,
I am never going to complain again about having to get up in the middle of the night to pee. That's not happening.
Why, they take your prostate?
No, I still have my prostate, but when I got those stones, I got jammed up so bad, they ended up draining 1 liter out of me.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Boy, this is an uplifting program today.
This conversation's a pisser.
Oh boy, you know.
And they tried to get that catheter in me 3 times, and it finally
That's
took.
enough.
Okay, all right, that's enough. That's enough.
Curse
That's
Patrick.
No more tubes and orifices.
But
Move
just
on.
to check in, how is Patrick doing?
Oh, by the way, how's Patrick doing? Patrick is, well, he's getting better by measures, but it's still, he's got this problem. Patrick is a guy who has called our nighttime show, doesn't call that often now.
Not anymore.
But he just, every Saturday, I and another guy, Kevin, and another guy and myself all get together and talk to each other. All of a sudden, one day he winds up in the hospital, and he's got a infection on his heel that they finally had to cut off part of his heel and get it to heal and a healing heel, and it's just one thing after another, and then all of a sudden, the insurance people come into it, and they say, well, we can't, we're not going to take care of it any longer. And what he has is Medicare Advantage, which is the worst thing you can possibly have. It's have you haven't had it, have you, Mark? You were notice you were, but people who've had it, right?
Yeah, and
it's terrible.
It's terrible. So now he has to appeal, and he's made appeals every time. And the appeals are good for like a week, And it's because the insurance companies want to see how they can wear you down till you finally give up. All right? And so we started a GoFundMe on this because it turns out that he may wind up owing something like at least $15,000 to these insurance companies because they're refusing to take care of him at this point, although they are still doing it because he keeps appealing.
Yeah.
So that's where we are. And they got him out of a hospital and put him in a nursing home. And, it's just that, okay, you've got something terribly wrong with you. I mean, he's a paraplegic to begin with. Okay, and he's handled that pretty well. But this thing, what happens is he starts worrying about the money, and he's lying there in a hospital bed. And what do you have to do when you're in a hospital bed? What kind of wonderful things are available to you to take up in your mind? And when this happens, that's all you think about, and that's not going to make you get better. Your only job should be to get well, not figure out how you're going to pay for your medical care. So we started a GoFundMe, and it's going okay. I'd love to see. We're about 25% towards the goal. So that's
And I'm thinking about starting one myself.
Really, for yourself?
Yeah, I'm into the hospital for $5,000.
Oh boy.
That was the copay.
That was the copay?
Yeah, it was my copay. Yeah.
What kind of insurance do you have?
I have a covered California. I have Anthem.
Okay. So, and you're not ready for Medicare, right?
Not yet.
Yeah. Do you have Medicare, Seraphin?
Nope, still, just at retirement age, but still not qualified at the age for Medicare. And I work for Santa Clara University, and they took care of us.
Oh, okay. So you got a fairly good
employer.
When you work for a decent employer, you get some pretty good coverage.
Yeah, they've done all sorts of stuff in terms of treating the staff almost like they're teachers. So we just got like 403Bs that we can control in terms of our retirement and a couple other things. It is a very good place to work with in terms of working for a Catholic religious order and a university. So I can't complain.
Yeah. How many here are on Medicare?
Wow.
Look at the old farts here. Here comes Mandy.
She's not on Medicare.
She's not on Medicare yet. No. Mandy is not on Medicare. Let's see if she's back at work now. No, she's in her car.
Yeah, I'm like Don Geller. I'm just joining in at the last minute, I guess.
No,
it's too early for Don.
He still has time to call, make his 1 minute before the show is over. Thing. But how are you doing?
Good. I just started teaching again, so my class is at
Oh,
5:30.
good.
That's why I had to leave, and I was finishing up. That's why I didn't join at 4 o'clock.
Yeah. Oh, well, good. I'm glad you joined us here. Good to see you again. Do you enjoy our little New Year's Eve get together?
I did. It was fun.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
had to
Well,
prepare ourselves to stay up that late.
So it looks like you had a nice New Year. Looked like you were happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you.
Marjorie,
Everybody
what did
else
you
have
do
a
for
good-
New Year's Eve? Oh, you
I was
slept
fast
through it.
asleep.
You slept through it. I remember now.
I know we missed you, Marjorie.
Yeah.
We
See,
missed
they all
your-
miss you, Marjorie. You should get a nap early in the day or something,
try
and
that
then
next
stay
year.
up late and just jump into the thing, because they all missed you. So
We did. We did.
yeah, I mean,
I was
even
sleeping through it.
Charlene was there.
Even Charlene was there.
And it's hard for a
No,
lot
but
of
it was
these.
3 hours earlier for her.
Yes, it is 3 hours earlier for me.
Well,
Yeah.
it's harder for a lot of these people, though, that are on this show today, because usually you're used to doing it during the day, and this comes on at, well, at least my time, 11:30 at night, and, it was late for you, Mandy, where you were. It was late for, well, Mark, you didn't join it, did you? No.
Well, no one told me you were doing anything.
Well, I mentioned it last week on the show.
Yeah.
I'll remind you next year, okay?
Yeah.
I will make a personal
Yeah,
reminder to
because
you.
I was like, nope, home twiddling my thumbs, literally. There was just nothing. My fun was New Year's Day, but it was like, well, New Year's Eve, I'm just going to be home.
Yeah.
Wondering how loud the fireworks are going to be. And boy, they got loud down here.
Oh, is that people doing fireworks themselves? Yeah. We have
Blowing
those.
up gators.
We didn't have that many of those here, did we, Marjorie?
I don't think so. I wasn't around.
I slept through it.
You slept through it?
Yeah,
Yes.
the Tamsulosin had me melting into the sheets. I was
Tamsulosin, let me see. That's for the prostate.
oh
That's
well,
for
it's
urine. Urine.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's for my bladder.
Well, sometimes it's used also for prostate because all it does is it shrinks them so they don't, or makes them more pliable so that the tubes aren't being scrunched.
Yeah, and relaxes everything.
It relaxes everything, including you.
Yeah, including me.
Yeah.
I can't discern.
Yeah. Were you weren't with us, were you, Paula?
Nope.
You didn't stay up that late? Is that what it was all about?
That's what it was all about. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You go to sleep early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember staying up for New Year's and watching the ball drop, and all that, but not lately. No.
Yeah, not lately. No. I've been to Times Square, I think once for New Year. And that was because I went down to protest with some people. We were running a protest. And I remember that was the year that I got my shins kicked in by a cop. So that was nice. I got to learn that you don't demonstrate in New York City on New Year's Eve when there are cops around.
Well, I was in New York City when my kids were young, and we went on a trip after Christmas. So we were there for New Year's, and we were going to go to Times Square. I don't know what we were thinking, because by about noon, they were already tattling everybody, like through the little pathways you had to go to get to Times Square. You know what I mean?
When I first went to Times Square on New Year's Eve, you could just walk right in. Now you have to go through all kinds of what do you call it?
Metal detectors.
Yeah. I mean, this was after 9/11, but it had started sleeting too. And I mean, we had a 10-year-old and a 6-year-old. I'm like, what are we thinking? This is ridiculous. So we went back to the hotel we were staying at, and of course I did feel like I cannot believe I'm in New York City on New Year's and I'm not in Times Square. But yeah, apparently it's quite a thing to do. So
There's
I
Don.
just opened the window as far as it would go, which was about this much in the hotel, and screamed out, "Happy New Year!" Everybody screaming it out their windows and off their little balconies. So I did the same thing.
Yeah. Giller, you were in Times Square on New Year's Eve, weren't you?
I'm there every year.
Yeah.
He's the ball.
Don Giller, ladies and gentlemen, has joined us.
Right on time.
Yeah. What?
So what are we doing this New Year's Eve?
If I'm still alive, I always use these days. I'm always say that's a caveat. We will do another New Year's Eve show, just like the one we did this year. You called, didn't you?
Yeah, I was almost on time.
You were almost on time. You were there early, actually, for you.
Was I? I don't remember. I
think
really don't remember.
about 15 minutes in or something.
Oh, okay. I don't. And I'm late today. This time I actually have an excuse.
You're early, actually.
You're early.
Yeah, I'm early today, and actually.
Yeah, you're early. You got 10 minutes to go here.
I can come back.
No, you don't have to. Well, let's see Brian. Hold on a second. We got to see Brian Neary's haircut. Is that your haircut?
Yes, I got them all cut, not just one.
Got 'em all cut.
There's one other place.
Yeah, look at him. Look at him. Mr. He looks like somebody, you could be in an ad for tuxedos. You know?
If follicle 324 is out of place, you might want to get that taken care of.
Was this the before or after ad?
Yeah, this is the after.
Yeah. So anyway, let's see. I'm trying to think about what else is happening. Anything? You see, the trouble is that when something like this story happens about Venezuela, it's the only news on. Yeah. You don't get any information about what else is happening.
That's the point.
Yeah, that's the point. Exactly.
Epstein.
Weapons of mass distraction.
Yeah. I mean, it's just I go whoo, because it's like I say to the watching the news people, boy, you guys are suckers. You can be led around by the ring in your nose, because you shouldn't be taking this on as the only piece of information that people get. And at least one of them should say, what about Epstein? There's still 5 million pages left or something? Yep.
This is why I don't show up until so late.
Why?
Well, because this turns into ramble.
Yeah, no, we don't. We're not talking about that.
Well,
Okay,
we'll
stop. We'll stop. Okay.
Okay.
Get off my back, Giller. You're always getting on my case.
Someone has to.
Someone has to.
It's a dirty job.
I saw the Song Sung Blue movie in the theater yesterday.
Yeah, I saw it.
I saw it too. Yeah.
And I was just so amazed by the singing that both of the actors did. I mean, I knew Kate Hudson can sing. I didn't know she could sing that well. And
she's really good. Yeah.
Yeah, and I figured Hugh Jackman could sing because he's does the Music Man. And
Hugh Jackman does everything. He's an actor. He's a singer. He's a dancer. He's been on Broadway. He's amazing.
Right. So I'm a huge Neil Diamond fan. I went to the Broadway show, A Beautiful Noise, when I was there in 24, and it was a great movie. Me and my sister went. My dad loved Neil Diamond. We went to see him. My dad.
Yeah, it was good. It was really good. Yeah.
And so it was fun.
Are you sure that it was Kate Hudson who was singing?
Yes, but I mean, I kind of, I've researched it a little, I Googled that. Mm-hmm. They definitely both sang their parts.
Because I'm thinking of Natalie Wood in the West Side Story. I mean, it wasn't her voice.
Marnie Nixon, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. Well, we watched some movies here at home. We watched a film called Fackham Hall.
Oh, it was
I want to see that.
It looks like Seraphin has seen it, right, Seraphin?
I haven't seen it, but I love the name of that movie.
If you watch if you get it,
watch it with captions.
It's Fackham Hall.
And watch it with captions because so much happens.
That's a British comedy, isn't it?
Yeah,
brilliant.
very funny, very funny.
Is that with Dave Foley?
No, Jimmy
No.
Carr. I think so.
No,
Oh,
but what it is they describe
Kids
it
in the Hall. Sorry.
that it's a combination of a spoof of Downton Abbey and Airplane.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's
What's
brilliant.
it on? What's it on?
Well, it's right now. You have to pay for it. It's on pay-per-view. You know, but we watched that. What else do we watch? We watched something
Watch
else.
that Begonia thing.
Well, I saw Begonia. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I liked it. I liked it.
Yeah,
Has
no, it's
anybody
okay.
seen The Pit on HBO? The Pit medical show.
You know something? We've tried to start watching it, and we haven't been able to get into it yet. But maybe
Yeah.
we'll watch a couple of episodes and try and get into it.
I thought it was really good. I thought it was really good. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I binged it.
Really?
The Critics' Choice Awards had one battle after another receive an award. And when my wife and I saw that movie, we thought it was fantastic. But the teasers, the commercials they had for it on TV made it look like some big dumb shoot up fun type of movie, and yet it had a whole lot more.
I liked it. I liked it. I thought it was
Yeah.
terrific. I don't know, Marjorie, did you like One Battle After Another?
Yeah, it was okay.
Do you remember which film it was that we watched?
Yeah. What's the one that we just saw with Russell Crowe?
Russell. Oh, Nuremberg.
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
He was Goering, right?
He was Goering.
Yeah.
Did
Train Trains on Netflix was good too. I like that.
What?
See that.
What
I
was
thought
it?
so
It's
too.
called Train Dreams.
Night Dreams?
Train.
Night Train?
Dreams.
Train
it's on
Dreams.
Netflix. Yeah.
I'm trying to
Just came
think.
out.
What were you saying? Was it Giller?
Did anyone watch Andrew's interview last week? The word is out. He's bought Ohio.
We talked about that
We already
earlier.
talked about it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Show
I,
up on
I
time,
haven't
you know, you
seen
would-
it, but where can I find it?
I'll send you the link. It's on YouTube.
It's on YouTube?
Yeah.
Is it under your name or what?
No, the podcast is my Growth Rings is the podcast, and
Growth Rings?
yeah, I can.
Oh,
Yeah.
another podcast for me to check out.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and that deals with you and this new company, right?
Yeah, here I'll find the link. I'll put it in
Okay, good. So I'll get the link, and then that'll give us something to watch, Marjorie,
Yep.
because we've run out of everything to watch.
Here, I'll put it-
You've
I'll put it in the
exhausted
chat.
every YouTube.
Huh?
You've exhausted every YouTube video.
Well, no, YouTube, I'll tell you, I read something that came across. It said that it's a statistic now that people watch more hours of YouTube every week than they watch television.
I can believe it.
among them.
I
do.
believe it. I believe it.
I do.
Well, you know what's great about YouTube? It really is television, but it's like you just can go from one thing to another to another to another, and
picks
you
and
never run
pieces.
out of stuff to watch.
Yeah.
And then you realize you just wasted 6 hours of your life.
Oh yeah, no, that happens all the time. You know.
You can learn how to do stuff. You can learn how to do stuff. Every time I ask my kid how she, I'm like, how'd you learn how to do that? YouTube.
I've learned not to be. I've learned not to be a sovereign citizen in court.
There is somebody.
My
I
husband
tried to
watches
use-
all that too.
I saw this that there was somebody who was building a house, and how they learned to do it was YouTube. They used nothing but YouTube to find out how to build a house, and they built a house.
I was going to go on YouTube. I didn't know how, and so I couldn't watch a video on YouTube to learn how to use it. So
Yeah.
Well, I have to put in a word for Facebook Reels. I don't know what algorithm they're following, but every time I look at the Facebook Reels and little videos and stuff like that, they seem to pick up the fact that as an amateur musician, I like to watch stuff on how other musicians play or how things are recorded and stuff. And they keep hooking me deeper and deeper into what I want to see in detail and see people talking about. that I have to watch my time on it. It is addictive in
Yeah.
terms of a learning
really-
situation,
yeah.
but also
Yeah.
the reality that a lot of the people that are inserting it says you can do anything, and I think that's really nice.
What I found on
I get
YouTube
this.
that drives me nuts is that how can I put it? It goes it throws me off. Okay, like for instance, let's say I'm going to watch Family Feud. Let's just say that. The fact is, I do. I look at some of their final things for some reason. I'm just, all of a sudden, nothing but Family Feud comes up.
Yeah.
Right.
So in order to get something back, like a Don Giller video, I watch a Don Giller video. Next thing I know, everything that comes up is a Don Giller video.
And
Yeah,
another 8 minutes wasted.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I hate on Instagram, when you're looking at your friends' stories, you swipe one way, and then if you're looking at regular stuff, you swipe another way. And then there's an ad for something, and I accidentally swipe the wrong way, and then all of a sudden, every ad for those kind of products pop up.
Well,
I have an existential question here.
Oh.
You talk about wasting your life. What is not wasting your life? I mean, like what is it that you would have to do that's not wasting your life? I mean,
when you're doing something for someone else.
That's
a very good answer.
That's it.
For the most heartless human being on this panel, a very good, nice, wonderful answer.
I'll send you a bill.
No, but he's really right. I mean, I think we've forgotten how to do that.
I think we've forgotten how to take care of ourselves.
Yeah.
Well, I noticed Mark Thorner is getting tired of this. So you just yawned. You just yawned.
Long day. What can I tell you?
You're what?
Long day.
Long day. Long day. Hey, listen, everybody. We kind of come to the end of this, and I appreciate it. It's the hour of my week that I absolutely love to do because you're all wonderful, swell people.
I want to show
Marjorie,
you this.
what are you making for dinner?
It's a surprise.
I
No,
was
it's
just going
not.
to say that. That's
No, it comes from Costco.
It's not for you to say.
And it's their rigatoni and fettuccine, penny and fettuccine and chicken.
It's after you're dead for like an hour. Rigatoni.
Stick in the oven for a minute.
Yeah, right. Well, I'm going to have this for dinner tonight, so what's new
Use
for
an Alfredo.
Dinner? Yeah, but you ordered something the other day. It's just terrific. Lobster pie.
Oh, that's
It's like a chicken pot pie, only it's a lobster pot pie.
Mackenzie.
Yeah, it's not cheap, but man, it is terrific. But anyway, thanks to Charlene for being here. We really appreciate it, as always. Marjorie, thank you for joining me. Francine, good to see you again, kiddo. And of course, he doesn't talk much on the show, but we love having John Ewing here. Mark Thorner, down in Florida. It's wonderful to have you here. And the fact that you're a left-winger living in Florida and you're still alive is always amazing to me. Len LaFrisco, producer of my show in California that we're doing in a couple of weeks. I may be late for it, but just start it without me.
I hope that's not the case.
Oh, just put Slayton up there.
Yeah.
Slayton will be fine. Yeah, that's it.
Charlie Wallace, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Paula Levin, we love you like crazy. You know that. Seraphin, call more. It's always nice to have you here.
Happy New Year.
You and your dog. That great
Beautiful.
dog. William Ferguson, thank you. And thanks for your litany of medical problems that made us take up some time on the show.
Always a pleasure.
Mandy O'Brien, have fun teaching your people how to work out and do things like that. Okay. Maybe if I'm ever down there, I'll take one of your classes.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
sure.
right. Yeah, sure.
We'll do something. I'll take you on more fun places than the workout studio.
Yeah, okay. Don Giller.
I wanted to show you this.
Geez.
You got it removed.
Yeah, the slightly cancerous mole.
Was it cancerous?
Slightly.
Slightly, they said. Yeah.
Slightly, and now he's frozen. Was it cancerous?
No. It was just a mole with profuse and uncontrollable bleeding, but we're okay now.
Yeah, well, that was a big thing to chop off there.
Yeah.
And on your face, anything on your face is going to bleed more, apparently.
Yeah. Actually, I don't think there was any bleeding. It went pretty smoothly.
And of course, hey, Brian Neary, look, he's driving, and it's good to see him. And he's back from Hawaii, and
he's so well
still unemployed. Still unemployed. Need a job.
Still unemployed. Oh well, then we got to find
an associate producer.
Talk to Andrew.
How does that pay?
Andrew's hiring.
Not very well.
And finally, let's sign off with the wonderful sign off that has become a tradition on this program. The wonderful Edward Berger, who says,
"That's all, folks.
See you next week, everybody."
Bye.
Yeah,
Bye, guys.
Have a good one.